You just got a deep fryer, girl.
Okay. Like for real?
Yeah.
Shut up. You getting fried chicken tacos on top of fried chicken tacos.
All right. This is, something we've been waiting for several weeks now. It was a beautiful night, Manhattan, on the Hudson River next to the Intrepid Museum. Mm-hmm. We were all a part of the New York City Wine and Food Festival. It was taco and tequila night. Our friends from the kitchen were judging the tacos. We were judging the tequila. So what could go wrong? So my favorite, the others don't care, nor do they know, but my favorite member of the kitchen cast is on with us, Sonny Anderson. Good morning, Sonny.
Good morning, Elvis. Sonny. Good morning, Gandhi. Good morning, Nate. Good morning, Scary. Good morning, everybody.
Wait, don't forget the woman in the basement.
Yeah, sorry.
Danielle. Okay, so it's just us, right? She's actually sitting in hair and makeup right now, getting ready to, I guess, shoot another episode. Do you know what you're cooking today? Any clue?
Yes, I'm making white chicken chili. Someone requested it months ago on Instagram, and that's what I kind of like about social media. It reminds me of my radio days. People can just comment and call in and tell you what they like, what they don't like, what they want to,
I love it.
see you make.
But it's white chicken chili day. Anyway, the winners of the taco division, of course, from Two Girls and a Cookshop, Jamaican tacos and street food.
Two Girls Cookshop, yes.
Unbelievable. It was okay. Here's Shelly. Shelly is here. Let's see. Sunny's on the line right now. She can say. There she is. Sunny's on the line.
Hey, girl.
Hi, Sunny. Thank you for all the love. How are you?
I'm doing great. Let me just tell you, Elvis, I don't know how much time we have, but I want to tell you guys the gauntlet that you guys had to go through in order to win the tacos for tacos and tequila. I mean, there were so many tacos to eat that, it was impossible for each of us to eat all of them. So they broke the tacos down to size, and that, I think I ate like 8 or 10. Jeff ate 8 or 10. Jeezy ate 8 or 10. And Alex ate 8 or 10. And then our goal was to pick our favorite taco out of our grouping to then go up against each other's favorite tacos, right?
Wow. Right.
Wow.
So there were 2 birria tacos from different stands that Jeff liked and that Alex liked. And then Jeezy liked a shrimp taco. And I loved your taco from Two Girls Cookshop. Awesome. So when it came down to we all had to try each other's tacos, I was like, oh, man, 2 birria tacos, that's going to be hard to overcome, and I haven't tasted them. But, birria is the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you've got the chefy Iron Chef of GZ picking the shrimp taco, and I'm like, how can his palate be wrong? But let's be honest, like all those tacos there were really delicious. So you're really like picking the best of the best. And so I said to myself, I hope they like my taco because it had plantains in it. It was everything. It was so flavorful. I took a bite and I was like, what is happening here? Because we didn't know who made each taco. It was a blind tasting.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting there kind of nervous as if I were you guys, but I didn't make the tacos and I hadn't worked all these years to get to this point. Hoping that the other chefs would like my favorite taco. And lo and behold, it was a landslide. Everyone basically had to change their idea of what their favorite taco was to choose your taco. That right there to me is just phenomenal. And I just want to congratulate you ladies.
There was a buzz at the festival about your tacos, and there was like we tasted them before the judges tasted them.
Okay,
but we tasted a lot of tacos, right? But there was a buzz going. We didn't know who you were, where they were from, because it was all blind testing, right? But once we all got a hold of this taco, it was like whoa. And then at that same time, I looked over and Sunny had this look on her face, like she had some creature from heaven just entered her soul.
The Jamaican taco.
Yeah, you can see she was having I kid you not, an orgasmic moment over there at the next table.
Yeah,
I'm like, which taco was that? It was yours. Awesome. And so before,
I don't have what she's having.
but what Sunny, and I love what Sunny was saying, that the other chefs, she was like, okay, they're from a different perspective in food. They may not appreciate this taco like I do, but they did. Wow. So Shelly, to have you here, your daughter's not here, and she's part of the story.
100%. Yeah. And we are two girls. That's us. So absolutely.
Shelly, your daughter Jatan, and the night we met you, we ran over to your taco stand before you had won.
You did. I saw that. I did not know anything was happening. Like, all I saw was all these amazing stands. There was like nostalgic tacos, like handmade tacos. Like, I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to just do me. I'm going to rep the culture because that's what we do. And it's like, then I just saw the line are growing. Then I see this parade of beautiful faces. You guys come to the front, and I'm like, well, what's happening? I had no clue. I just kept pushing out tacos. I didn't know where they were going.
You were busy.
We were overly busy. Like, I never seen, like, even at Smorgasburg, our festivals, we have like 300, 200 people in line. Used to that. But at a Food Network event where it's like, these are the creme de la creme, the top of their game from across the country. I'm like, okay, what's happening? I just could not see. And I'm like, maybe it's just dark. Maybe that's not really the line that's wrapping all the way around.
That was your line.
And it was the line.
And what's so weird about a food festival, and I'm realizing it at this point, it's a community. It's a living little city that lives for like 3 hours.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yes.
But the city was all pulled into your line.
They were. They were hanging out.
Now tell me about your background, and tell me about where you're from and how you came to formulate these incredible recipes.
Well, I am a first generation Jamaican. What that means is that, you know, I'm the first one born in this country from my family. So I walked that line of Jamaican, but American fundamentals. My mom was trying to assimilate us and cooking better homes and garden and traveling. But we were raised with typical, traditional, amazing Jamaican fare.
Right.
And so growing up, it's like you never know if you're enough of one thing, enough of another thing. But it's like just traveling and exploring. And I always came back to home, which was the Cookshops of Jamaica. And that's where our name comes from. And so when I made it, I was just like, you know, it still has to be me. And I love tacos, and I love street food, and I love blending cultures. I don't call our food fusion. I call it the blending of cultures, because I'm still showing homage and respect to so many amazing other cultures out there, the same way we were showed respect when we came to this country. And one thing about Jamaican food, it has a story along with it. It has a vibration. It has music. It's like, it's when you taste it, when people say, oh, it's dancing in my mouth, like, that's what I want. I want you to get every single nuance, from the tanginess of the cabbage, from the sweetness of the plantain, the spiciness of the jerk. Like, I want you to experience that. And I want it to be an entire meal in a bite, because I'm indecisive and I'm a fat ass. And I figured, so, you know, why not put it inside of a tortilla?
I mean, you know what's so great about the way you're describing it is the taco we're about to eat. We're going to describe the flavors and the textures as we eat it. It is a Creole. I mean, it's definitely a mixture of all sorts of.
Yes.
It's a story being told in a taco, and you know, we talk about storytelling on this show all the time. If you're a comedian, if you're a musician, your music and your stand up, whatever, you tell stories.
Yes.
When you can tell a story through tastes and textures and the things you see and smell. Whew,
yeah.
Hello.
100%.
Now your story is amazing, and Sunny kind of hit it. One of the things you said when you were winning this on stage.
Y'all want me to cry again, huh?
No, well, sure. Yes. Open it up. You and your daughter, Jatan, you guys actually would show up at the end of some of these food festivals. You were on the cleanup crew.
Yeah. So it's interesting because when I was in culinary school, you were able to volunteer. So,
right.
Of course, you're not going to get a chef assistant. You don't get the glamorous of jobs. So for years, I was just happy to be there. So it's cleaning and prepping and just falling behind these chefs and doing whatever grunt work you have to do. But to me, it's all love, because I come from that generation where it's like, you work hard, you win. And so to work with them and just be in their atmosphere, I mean, it was so funny. Even I pulled in, checking in, and the same person that checked me in years ago as a cleanup crew, like volunteer, I said hi to him. He didn't even recognize me. Like, I was in a different, phase. So it's like, I was like, hey, Fletcher. And he was just looking at me like, you go that way. And it was so interesting because they don't see you. You're not seen. And that's okay, because, you know, you need support team. You need ancillary people to do their job. And then I came back as a culinary instructor. So I brought my students because I wanted them to be exposed to it. Representation is super, super important. So then when we got the call to come back, I swore I was being punked. I was like, there's no way. Like, how would we sell out of a tent, we do bars, we do wineries, like we do pop-ups. We're a mother-daughter team. Like, we're doing something that no one even knows exists. Like, everyone's like, what's a Jamaican taco? Like, it doesn't exist yet. And so I'm happy that we've created it. But I was like, how is this happening? So then to be back as a talent and then to actually like win. And I said that, I said, man, it's not about the money. I just really want to win. Like, I work really, really, really hard. And I really want my flowers. Like, I really want that. And I wanted that validation from those people I respect so much and being in that atmosphere. So when they called us, I was shaking. You were there. Like, I was like trembling because it was so surreal. And I'm talking about full circle. And when I say God is good because we work really, really hard all the time.
You do.
And the year I came off of was a rough year from the pandemic, from education to being overworked and stressed, and to take this leap of faith to start our own business and to really pour ourselves into it and see what I was capable of as a single mom, as a woman, as an immigrant, and what space would be available to us. It is very difficult and very scary, but it was the best decision I've ever made. And to get that validation from the Food Network.
Yeah, right.
The Food Network. Can we talk about it?
Right. Exactly.
It is pinned forever. It will never come down off my page, so y'all be tired of seeing it. I will look at that every single week. I will jump for joy because it is a reminder that I'm walking in my purpose and I'm not here by accident. And that me and my daughter are doing the right things. So, and we're able to share our culture through food, and I can show her what this looks like. That's important. So,
seriously, I mean,
I'm sorry.
Wow. No, I love it, and I love you. You already know that, but
Yes.
I have never seen a near riot over food. The way I saw it at this taco festival.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you at the end, because you guys win, and then there's still about 30-45 minutes left before it all closes. And everybody rushed you guys. Yeah. And it was, I mean, they were pulling signs like, you have to go home. You have to get out of line. People were trying to come behind the stands and talk to you, like bribe you into giving them a taco.
It was a whole, they gave us like 2 security guards.
Yes.
Like, it was a whole thing. I was sitting here like, what is happening? And like, people were yelling and screaming. And they was like, only serve him, only serve her. I was just like,
Wow.
serve everybody.
I was hiding behind our security, like, please, can I
yes,
just get a taco,
it was
please?
intense. It was intense, but very humbling the entire time. Like, I was so taken aback, and it was like I absorbed it all. Like, all the kind words and support, and the amount of people that have like followed us downtown Brooklyn into our location, and they're supporting our journey and booking us for catering because like, oh, we had you here, I want to try it again, and it's expensive. So the fact that now we're able to fold that into our everyday and expand our business and do it in a I like to say I have a certain level of bandwidth that I can do things in, and my pockets don't stretch like the other person stretch. So it's like the fact that people are actually supporting us and following us downtown is huge.
So don't you think that this is a great show for the Food Network? Like the whole journey and then leading up to them maybe opening up their own location.
Yeah,
I mean,
story.
this would be good.
It's when you meet the artist that painted the picture it looks different. You know, when you taste the taco and you hear the story behind it. By the way, I'm on Instagram right now. I'm not ignoring you. If you look up 2 girls,
the number 2
girls Cookshop, you can follow. You can follow Shelly.
Absolutely. And please check out our website as well. We have a contribution button there just to keep us going. We're doing holiday boxes. We have a product line. We pay hourly currently where we're at downtown Brooklyn. We're in a shared kitchen space.
And it's not cheap.
So it's not. What?
When she was telling me the prices, I said, I'm sorry, what are you
pay
paying?
per shift.
Yeah. Let me tell you, when you go to a call it a food fair or a whatever, and you see these incredible chefs doing their thing in these little tiny microscopic spaces, those things cost a buttload of money, man.
Yeah, a space will range from $400 to $800 just to have a tent at some of these events. And it's like you pay them because otherwise you're not going to have your food out there, and that's your vehicle. And for a long time, outside was our restaurant. And so to have this space, as small as my little table is, I'm able to serve the public on a regular basis through delivery apps so they can come in and dine with us. So it's been a labor of love, and we've been working. I call it my click and mortar. So I love it.
What's scary? You keep hitting me. Hey, Elvis, can we eat now?
Yeah. I love it.
I can't read that. The story is just too important. Okay, I have to ask you a serious question in a second, but let's get to the food.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the winning taco right here.
AMSR, what do they call it? The sound where you going to eat into the mic?
That's so gross. Okay, so this is the winning taco right here.
That's the jerk chicken dinner taco. Okay. So it has coconut rice, black beans, sweet plantain, jerk chicken, a chipotle aioli, a jerk sour cream, pickle slaw, which is hot pink, and a commemorative Jamaican flag.
There it does. Don't eat the flag.
Don't eat the flag.
Do you mind if we eat while we're on? Because there are people who are listening who what's the disease they had?
Misophonia.
It's not a
What's
disease.
that?
It's not a disease. It's a condition where they hear chewing and it makes them sick.
Oh my! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It is a thing.
Don't change the channel. Just turn it down. I love it. I love how you eat. You eat with your whole face. Oh my God. I love it. Did you see that? Like he just enjoyed every bit of it. Oh my gosh, he just lit up.
This is the taco that won.
Yes.
Plantains and jerk chicken. That
Thank
sauce.
you so
that
much.
sauce. This is why.
And my daughter makes the sauces, so I got to shout her out. I know Jaton's not here. She's on her first college trip away overnight, so I'm like, of course, freaking out as a mommy. But she does all the sauces, all the toppings. I do a lot of the hot food, and she does all the front of house. So
Oh my God.
that's definitely her. And shout out to Carly. Carly is still holding it down. Carly! Carly's amazing. Carly's amazing.
Now this is a crunchy shell taco. This is more of a
Yes.
what is this?
That is the chopped cheese. So it's a bodega classic. So I had to pay homage to New York. They gave us life. So it has your chopped cheese inside. It has sauteed onions, tomato. It has lettuce, tomato. It has, oh my gosh, chipotle aioli. And it's in a hard shell because I love texture and crunch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, add a plantain to that baby, and that is the bodega. So good.
Dude, I am so jealous right now.
Oh, you
sitting
should
It's in the
here.
mail. Meal kit's coming soon.
Thank you.
Look at you. Danielle's in a dungeon in New Jersey.
It's exotic.
Now, okay. The expense putting together a kitchen must be just immense.
Yes, it is. 100%. So I'm doing the best I can.
I just got a note from Nate. She rents a lot of her own equipment. You have to rent equipment.
Sometimes you do, yes. I've started to curate it over time, but a lot of stuff we do rent, yeah. So I have to rent generators and tents and U-Hauls every single week, some three times a week. So,
And we
yeah.
gave her like a folding table outside. And she said, this space that you guys have given me is like luxury compared to what I normally have. and what I'm
Brooklyn,
normally
it's
serving.
like, yeah, it's like, talk about, they say, oh, it's your thumbprint. It's a fingernail print. Like, you get no space.
So Nate knows that we love doing whatever we can do to help out. Buy her a deep fryer.
Oh, yes, because he wants the J.A. hot honey chicken. So we do a Scotch bonnet honey glazed fried chicken taco. And
my
I can't
God.
do it because I don't have a deep fryer.
I'm buying you a deep fryer myself.
Guess what?
I will take it.
I don't know where you're going to keep it. Well, you just got a deep fryer, girl.
Okay. Like for real?
Yeah.
Shut up. You getting fried chicken tacos on top of fried chicken tacos all day,
Wait a minute.
100%.
What do you mean him? I'm paid for deep fryer.
You get one too, 100%.
That deep fryer is definitely coming from Elvis.
So I got you.
Oh my
Whatever you
gosh.
want. Just fried chicken tacos on demand.
How much joy do we get from a deep fryer? Well, you can deep fry everything.
You sure can.
Again, it's the story. What are your thoughts here? Gandhi, remember that night, and Danielle, that night, we were just blown away at the story and then the taste of the taco. But together in concert, they really tell the story.
I went to get that taco. I gave her a hug, and she just kind of whispered, man, I used to clean up here, and now I'm winning this. And it almost made me cry.
Wow.
And I know that you have a goal, an adventure. You want to, right now, you want to start a brick and mortar.
Yes. that's
You're
the
tired of
goal.
your click and mortar. You want to actually build a place where you can have it. How can we help you do that?
Well, currently, you can contribute on our website and make contributions to the Cookshop. So my goal is to have a space that actually is celebrating the culture, where I'm going to bring actually artifacts and ingredients from Jamaica over. So we're actually giving back to the country as well.
Nice.
And then I'm going to have communal tables. I have a whole vision. Like, it's like music popping. It's like pots and pans hanging from the ceiling because my grandma used to love Dutchies. Rest in peace, grandma. And I do this for her. So it's that's the goal. And of course, I want to have it in like flagship places. So Paris, I want Toronto, I want London, I want, of course, right here in Manhattan, because I want to share the culture. We're about culture blending. And we're two girls, but everyone's two girls. You know, everybody has a story connected to food, for the good and the bad of it. If you didn't have it or you did have it, everybody has a story.
Well, there you go.
Love
it.
And I think being seen and being heard is such an incredible thing. Yep. You know what? Look, Shelly's telling a story about how she and her daughter Jatan, I mean, they are working their asses off and have been for years. This didn't happen overnight.
Yes, absolutely.
The thing is, something clicked where they were seen and heard, and then it all fell into place. And what's falling into place here is a story and a plan and a vision and fantasy, some would say, but it's a dream. I mean, you already know what cities you want to be popping in. You know everything.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't taught to dream. Like, as an immigrant, you're not taught to dream. You're taught to go to school. You're taught to work. And that's what we do. And to later in life, I was like, wait a second, but I want more. Like, why did God design me this way? You know, why do I love food? Why do I love people? Why do I love music? And it's like, why do I communicate the way I do? And I'm a very visual person. And it's not by accident. And my daughter is just as vibrant as me and as loud and just, she loves it all. And I'm just like, wait a second, there's more to this. And I strongly feel I'm going to change the life for my community and my child and my family. And I might be the first one to do it. And I'm excited to be that person.
Yes.
I think you're changing a lot of people's lives today, because I think a lot of people are sitting there listening to you and saying, you know what? I want dreams too. I have dreams too. And you're inspiring them to go out and do it.
Thank you so much. If you have them, just dream it. And it's like, even if it doesn't make sense, you know how you're going to get there, do it anyways. It's the best advice I can give people.
This is awesome.
To sort of paraphrase from a line from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, what happened to the woman and her daughter who had a dream? They lived happily ever after. And that's what it's about. So,
Awesome.
you know, stop squelching your dreams. Pay attention to them. They're talking to you.
Hell yeah.
Okay, again, we're gonna put all of this up on our Instagram and everywhere, so you can contribute, you can learn more, you can find out where they're gonna be on the weekends, so you can actually experience what we're experiencing.
Everything's on our website. 2 Girls in a Cookshop. That is the number 2 girls plural. So that's 2 GIR. I never spell it. RLS Cookshop, spelled phonetically.com.
Or we'll give you a link.
Yes, exactly. Please.
For those of us who can't spell or have a memory, we'll give you a link at Elvis Duran. Elvis Duran.
Can I just tell you thank you? I don't know if it's wrapping up or what, but just thank y'all for giving us an opportunity, a platform, and they have been so amazing. What you guys hear on the radio, that's who they are all the time. Like, when I tell you they like our posts, they talk to me online now. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this just happened. And you guys are so sweet. And when I tell you, I've been screenshotting every single time you guys say hi to us. It just means so much, because it's like, we're like these small girls from Brooklyn, and the fact that you are seeing us and you're talking to us and you're engaged and you truly do believe what we're doing, and you followed up on your word. You said, we're going to bring you up here, and you brought us up here. I mean, you hit me up like right away. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, Sisterhood of the Traveling Taco Pants. Like, I love this. Yep. So it's like, it was a big deal. And I just thank you for being who you are and being true to your word, because there's a lot of fly-by-night people here. And I thank you for that. Well, they don't see us, and you saw us, and you followed through. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. I really, really appreciate it.
You and your spirit and your food, we were powerless. We were powerless.
I love him. He got zingers for days.
Can I get seconds?
Yes.
Yes,
you can.
There's plenty out there. And believe me, next time you see me, I won't have this gross mustache.
Stop it.
I
like it.
I'm getting some sort of aioli or something stuck in my mustache. It's not right.
Just really quickly, because you can't see the text messages. We can see the text messages.
You're
moving a lot of people. Somebody said you're the real life Tiana from Princess and the Frog, working your ass off for a restaurant, which you are.
Oh my God.
That's incredible. Somebody else said, oh my God, I've never cried over tacos before, but I'm crying. So as much as you feel moved, you're moving people as well. So this is amazing. And it's the best taco ever.
Yep.
Next to my taco.
I'm in love with Shelly. Her energy is infectious. I'm about to take my ass downtown today to get some tacos. Okay, but before you go anywhere to get the tacos, make sure you know where they are at that moment. So make sure you just follow them on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And we're going to put it all up on our socials. And Shelly,
thank you
love
so
to you.
Thank you.
And thanks for bringing your love into the room.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
I could go on talking to her all day, but then I can't chew. So there's that.
Food.
Thank you for coming.